Hey, how y'all doing? It's Sharonda, and hey, how y'all doing? And today I'm here with some quick bookish thoughts on Serial Killer Games by Kate Posey. So let's go ahead and get into this thing, shall we? So hey, how y'all doing? Hope your day is going great. First, I would like to say thank you to this publisher, Berkley Romance, for letting me read the digital eARC early. Serial Killer Games comes out on April 29th. This book is under mystery, thriller, and romance. Okay, so we got a lot going on. So I'll give you guys just a little bit of this blurb. We have Jake and Dolores, who are two office workers that cannot stand each other, okay, when they first meet. Like, downright just like, I will stab you in the eye, kind of, just like, all right. So for both of them, they just feel like something's not right about the other. Mainly Dolores knows, and I say knows because that's what it was. She was just like, something is not right about this man, okay? With the pacing of Serial Killer Games, for me, I just feel like throughout this book, the pacing was very sluggish. There were a lot of times that I put my Kindle down and I was not going to pick this book up, okay? This was really close to becoming a DNF. I just feel like the execution for this book just did not meet its full potential. But I will say that I did enjoy certain aspects of this book, mainly the office politics. I think the author does a really good job of taking a dig at corporate life. Another aspect that I liked about the story, there are some darkly humorous moments that go on inside of this story, dealing with these characters in certain situations that they find themselves in. And for the most part, I did like both Dolores and Jacob as characters. I think their weirdness and their kind of like awkwardness and them just trying to figure each other out was another draw for me inside of this story. I will say that there were times that I was a lot confused while reading Serial Killer Games. Yeah, I don't know. For me, I read this blurb and I just feel like by the time I got out of this book, it was something different. It just read as something different. It didn't give, this blurb didn't give me what I thought the story would be. So I feel like the romance between these two characters was lackluster. For me, there's a lot going on inside of this story, not just between these characters, but also their personal issues as well, right? Like I said earlier, I just feel like we didn't get a, for me, I just feel like there wasn't a good connection or a romantic connection between Jake and Dolores. I think what draws them together is kind of like this morbid experience that they had or have at life. So that quickly draws them together. You see a connection there, a little spark of a connection. But far as a romantic one, I didn't see it on page. I just feel like at times that maybe it feels like the author just lost sight of, the plot or, certain plot points that was going on inside of Serial Killer Games. Because there were plenty of times I was reading this book and I was just like, wait, what? Hold up. Everything kind of like comes together at the end, but it kind of just is like, it just felt like a very lumpy dough ball. You have to do a whole lot of like kneading of the bread to get what's going on inside of Serial Killer Games. All in all, mostly Serial Killer Games did not meet my needs as a reader, but I will say, if you like dark, twisty kind of stories where you have two characters that are kind of like, morbidly attracted to each other, then I will say, this would be a good read for you. Listen, getting older is no joke. Let me tell y'all. Oh my God. But anyway, have you read Serial Killer Games? Let's chat. Let's discuss. Let me know your thoughts. All right? And until the next one, later days. Bye.